breaking news. Finally, the northern region agrees with Nnamdi Kanu that Nigeria has expired. Guys, this is serious. Now, the lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu, the special counsel of the IPOB leader Aloy Ejimakor, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, who is the special counsel to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, has said that Nigeria's northern region has finally agreed with what IPOB has been singing for a very long time, with what Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB, has been singing for a very long time, that Nigeria as a country has expired, that Nigeria as a country is no more. Ejimakor said this on Tuesday while reacting to the statement attributed to the convener of the Northern Elders Forum, Professor Ango Abdullahi, who on Monday said that the legal instruments that established Nigeria as a country in 1914 expired 10 years ago, and that Nigeria is in dire need of fundamental political and economic reforms. Abdullahi was reported to have made the statement while speaking at the National Dialogue on a homegrown parliamentary system of government held in Abuja, where he reportedly said that the edict which led to the amalgamation of the northern and southern protectorate by the British Council authorities, by the British colonial authorities, in 1914, was meant to expire after 10 years, after 100 years. According to him, the British brought together the diverse ethnic lingual groups. They met on the ground and named the territory Nigeria, on the projection that the people would develop into a model nation state. Abdullahi said that the edict setting up the country gave a time frame within which the country will grow into an indissoluble state or fail, and the groups go their separate ways. Reacting to the statement, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor said that the statement by the prominent northern leader is indeed a significant departure from what was the stand of the North and the former President Muhammad Buhari-led Nigerian government, when some years ago, Nnamdi Kanu made the same statement in a broadcast on Radio Biafra, and noted that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had been singing this for a very long time, have been talking about it for a very long time. And the North has now conceded. They finally agreed to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying. They have finally agreed. They have now considered that the legal instrument upon which Nigeria was founded in 1914 has a fixed duration of 100 years, which expired in 2014. And it will be recalled that this very broadcast was one of the major reasons Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was then charged with the offense of secession, which later escalated to incitement of treason, for which he was renditioned and remains in incarceration for over 3 years, awaiting same trial. Now, the North have also said the same thing. This was the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said and was arrested. This was the same thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said and was renditioned. This was the same thing Nnamdi Kanu said and was detained and charged to court. They called him a terrorist. They said he is committing treason. Is it not time for the federal government and the North to show some contrition by apologizing to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or acknowledging that he was right all along? So Nnamdi Kanu was definitely right all along when he said that Nigeria is a zoo, that this country is a zoo. What are Nigerians benefiting from what we call unity? What is the essence of pretending that we coexist as one in Nigeria? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's words has finally been realized. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was saying it, They were insulting him left and right and center. Now, their eyes don't clear. One thing about Nnamdi Kanu is that you can hate him, you can ridicule him, you can disagree with him. But once reality hits you, you will realize that that young man was right. The truth is the truth anywhere, anytime, and any day. Everyone knows that Nigeria has expired, even in the realm of the spirit. Even in the realm of the spirit. The earlier each region embraces peaceful disintegration, the better for Nigeria. Because this current government is not favoring them, now they are crying. Well, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated, so it is best they release him. It is best they apologize to him, give him his heart's desire, which is Biafra. If not, more calamities await this country. They should support the restoration of the Biafra nation and free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to enjoy Nigeria. Part of the North, and by extension, Nigeria is suffering today, is as a result of the injustice done to a particular part of the country. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has always been correct. He is Nigeria's solution, but because of Igbophobia, they won't listen to him. Meanwhile, the federal government should obey their courts that freed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have said it before, that it will certainly reach to a level where everyone will be tired of this country called Nigeria. By then, people from different quarters will simultaneously be calling for a roundtable talks and to discuss how this country will break up amicably and everyone goes to his or her place. We are almost there. They know Nigeria would one day cease to exist. That is why they are packing all their hands can get. The evidence are so glaring that you don't need to quote Nnamdi Kanu. There is no department or facet of the country's life that is working. Everyone is scrambling for the national cake at the slightest opportunity. Patriotism is gone. Nnamdi Kanu is always right. May God protect him from the Northerners. Now, these Hausa people are gradually turning to Yoruba people. They are now complaining. Who is losing out? They agreed that it has expired because Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu does not favor them. Until we get rid of tribal sentiment and bigotry, Nigeria will really have a long way to go. And go despite his exposure in the most dangerous human being who has contributed more than everyone else to put Nigeria in this current mess we all face today. His stubborn stand against Goodluck Jonathan in favor of Buhari turned out to be his greatest undoing. His son was the first victim of Buhari's romance with Fulani terrorists. The Nigerian government has only two options: regional government or separation. Any other thing, more calamity will befall Nigeria. Guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, a lot of people have concluded that Nigeria is due for division. Why not call for a referendum so everybody can come together, discuss in a round table what they want for themselves? Each region should come together and take a strong decision on what they want for themselves. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.